All right, guys, you're about to see something incredibly crazy. This is insane. 16 new knives this week. So these are rapid first impressions, not reviews. There will be full reviews on all of these. So just stand by, watch this, and this is going to be nuts. Let's start with these two. Okay, these are the first two knives that came in this week, and they need to get on to the next reviewers in the Lefty Pass Around group. So we'll jump into these. This is the tenable version of the Concept Fenrir. You guys know I love my Fenrir. This was designed by Greg Schaub from Sparrow Knife Co., and now they've made us a budget-friendly version. Now, unfortunately, guys, these are currently sold out, like all of them. There were like a ton of versions of this, probably like 10 versions, I think, and they are all sold out. But this particular one, when it was in stock, was $69. It's in 14C. It has a button lock, has micarta and aluminum with a steel liner underneath. Really well done. And you can see, even though it's a button lock, and you guys know I gripe some about that, you can see we have a very good jump on this plunge lock. The spring is tuned really well, as long as I don't screw it up. Can I middle finger flick it? Yes, I can. Great on the bearings, like Concept usually does, but Tenable has become just a great affordable version. As a matter of fact, there are G10 and micarta versions that are down in the 50s of this, and that is great. Get more of these great designs into people's hands. And then the second one is the Cryo. Now, the Cryo is an early Concept knife, very early, kind of like we talked about the Shard. The Cryo was early on. I think I reviewed it in a micarta version. And again, very popular. The tenable versions are in the 49 to 59 range. Unfortunately, all of these are gone except this one. This one is still available. I'll leave links down below. As a matter of fact, it says at the time I'm recording this, there's only one left. So best of luck. 14C and aluminum, designed by Kim Ning. You got black. On that 14C, you got steel liners. You have a crossbar lock, still pretty good, a little softer on the deployment, but you can see we have very good action. It does flick open really easy. Bear that in mind, but you know, it's so hard to get the tension of those springs right, which is one of the reasons I talk about crossbar locks all the time, but it's really smooth and really good. So two good tenable knives to start this video off. All right, now for the other 14, guys. There's going to be a string of Bokers here because they sent a box. This is the Boker Atlas. This is really super cool. A very thin aluminum slip joint with a exposed back spring, which is really kind of cool if you ask me. Carries with a pocket clip. Very thin, has a lanyard post in steel, 12C27N, very thin, drop point blade, and these run $41.95. That's it. These are really cool. I think this is fantastic. They are made in, it just says Asia, and again, no half stop, just a very simple pocket knife. They come in a bunch of different colors, and I like that a lot. And now let's jump in to the next one, which is the Kaihan. This is really cool. It's a Lucas Burnley design. It's in polymer handles, thumb studs, crossbar lock, 7.87 inches overall, $50 again. This one is in, can I remember the steel? D2 coated blade, so I don't care. And it comes out really well. You guys know I don't like crossbar locks a lot because, yeah, it can be kind of tricky, but this is good. It does have a little bit of blade play, but my guess is if I adjust that pivot, it would go away. Wire clip, reversible wire clip. Yeah, this is a winner at $50. This is nice indeed. So that is the second. I'm going to make a pile off camera here. And then let's go with another Boker. This is the Urban Barlow. This is a gorgeous knife. Had no idea this even existed. Oh, I've been cutting with it and forgot to clean it. Sorry. Brad Zinker designed, Riot made, Boker. Yeah. It's only a front flipper, but guys, it works extreme. You can see the thumb across the top works well every freaking time. Great detent, great drop. As you can see, M390 blade, $273. Again, all these links will be from Boker, but you're welcome to look wherever you'd want to find them. There are other options. Titanium clip. It is a kind of funky clip. A little bit of weird on the ramp coming in and out of the pocket, a lot of snap, but it works, and it doesn't bother me in the hand at all. And no, you can't flick it off of that hole. The hole's just for decoration. $273 with shred carbon fiber, titanium, contoured for days. Beautiful. I love that knife. That is a great, great knife. And then we have this guy, which I got to switch. Guys, it's hard keeping up on the laptop here. This is the Boker Cataclysm. And this is pretty cool. Now, this is a $54 knife. It is a frame lock. I believe, let's see. It doesn't tell me whether this is steel or titanium, but it has to be steel. You know what though? Yeah, it has to be steel. It for the price for $54, it has to be. It is in D2, it says, but it says 440C here. So I don't know if maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing on their site, but it does say 440C here, but on the website where I'm looking, it says D2. You can't flick it because that whole blade is inside, so flipper only, but it works really well. Kind of stiff, very stiff on the drop. It is crowned on the spine. 6.8 inches overall for $55. Got to dig that indeed. And then I've been carrying this guy today, so having a hard time finding it. Let me put the laptop down so I can get both hands on these next two. So this is $98.95. This is the Nesme Pro. I love this knife. It is in D2, as you can see right there. It is a Voxnez design. It is what looks like maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll tell me in the listing what the coating is. It has a thumb ramp right here. Great micarta with copper pins, if you will, but hollow pins. Beautifully contoured, great palm swell, awesome grip. You are locked into this knife. It is a little dirty because I might have been stump sticking it earlier. I don't like the sheath. This is not my thing. I don't like a dangler sheath. I wish it was in a Kydex sheath. I know this is what a lot of people like. Not my thing. It is got good retention in there, but that is fine. And again, it is $98.95. There will be links to all this down below. 6.1 inches overall. And again, D2 steel. What a fantastic. It does not tell me what the coating is. Sorry about that, guys. And then last but not least, and imagine that, not least in any way, this thing is literally one of my favorites that came in this week. That is the Boker Oak Tree. These are made in Solingen, Germany, bog oak, nickel silver bolsters, and C75 steel. What a unique knife. $185 on Boker's site. I've been asked a couple times now about the walk and talk. I mean, it is snappy. It's like a 6. Is it as strong as a Jack Wolf? People keep asking. No. Jack Wolves are typically 6.5 to 7 for me. But this is equally as fulfilling or satisfying or whatever the word is. Very snappy and nice. Beautiful. I mean, that bog oak is gorgeous. That oak tree bolster, whatever you call it, oak tree right there. This beautiful finish on the C75 steel. Very thin stock, nice and centered. Well, actually, it's might be off center slightly. It is very pinchable, or you can use the nick. But yeah, this is great. This is literally maybe my favorite thing that came in. I love this. Yeah, very much. Little quick change. Here is the Concept Deadite. This just came in. Beautiful knife, guys. Look at this. This is a Tough Knives design. Gotta love this. Jeff Blavelt. This is just fantastic looking. Look at this. You got the beautiful 80s camo carbon, if you will. You got black coated titanium. It is a frame lock with a steel lock bar insert. S35 blade. This particular one is $232. There are other versions as low as $189 with like what I call the Chinese fat carbon. But if you want any of these higher end carbon fibers, the least you're going to pay is $199, and then these fat carbon ones go up to $232. Lava flow. I mean, there's all kinds of cool versions. There's also a lightning strike anno version for $230. So really, really cool indeed. Great 4-finger grip. Fantastic knife. It's got a flipper and thumb studs. Now you got to stay off of that what's the word, Casey? Lock bar. In order to do the studs, you do have a little bit of a pass through and a chamfer. It works I mean, this is a fantastic. Concept is killing it. Every time they get better, and it's just unbelievable to me how many knives they're pumping out and how good they are. Concept Deadite from Tough Knives, okay? Next is one that I've seen before. I showed you the titanium version of the Gecko Sakura, and those were over $300 if I remember correctly. So we have a Gecko Sakura Light. Now, light means light. So lighter materials and a little more budget friendly, but you still have Magna Cut steel. And in this case, this black and white Damascus, and again, Magna Cut blade. And these are $200. Some are a little bit less, like my Carta and G10, plain G10. They get down around 180-ish. And yeah, this is really nice. Again, small knife, but I get 4-finger grip. You do have a place to choke up. Very thin, nice belly of a blade. Yeah, I like the Gecko Sakura. It is a great knife. Again, pass-through liner lock, easy peasy. You can get them also with just the hole or with the hole and flipper tab, whichever you prefer. So the flipperless versions are there as well. So that's the Gecko Sakura Light. Now we got a really wild one. This is the Katuo Happy Hour. The Happy Hour is a Wharncliffe that has an identity crisis. This is great. It's 4-finger grip. You have an absolutely gorgeous pivot. I mean, what? That is fantastic. Same thing on the pocket clip. There's your Katuo. It is a inset liner lock, has studs. The studs are beautiful as well. Nice thick handle to get a hold of. You can push button this guy pretty much. And again, you get a big choil and a small blade, but still really cool, thin and slicey. These are $385. Again, links to everything down below. We will do more on this one. I just haven't gotten a lot of time with it. You do have a nice lanyard post back there as well. Guys, we're coming down the stretch here. Oh boy, are we ever. This is the Tack Array Tarkus. It's an Amazon brand, but this is really good. Now it is the laminated carbon fiber. So if you don't like that, then run away. You have a loop over deep carry clip, not reversible. You do have a hole for deployment, and it is tuned perfectly. And it has a bar lock. Roll it, really super uber thin blade. Look at that. Now these are in D2, and again, this laminated G10 carbon fiber, and they are $24. This is a no duh. This is a gift knife. This is really cool. So more to come on the Tarkus. There'll be a full review. But yeah, we're getting long on this video, so we got to keep rolling. Now, here's a really cool one. And if you left early, you missed this. This is the Gavco designed Vostede Leopard. I love this blade. I'll just say that. Wharncliffe blade. You got a hole deployment only. You got top liner lock. On bearings, really nice. Top liner lock is tuned well. D10 could be a little bit stronger, but not bad. Good grip. You do feel that clip a little bit, but not too bad. This is great. This is a gorgeous knife. There are a bunch of flavors. Now, the blue one is out of stock. Actually, there are 3 flavors. The blue one is out of stock, but there's an M391 that looks like maybe a bronzish color and a silver one. Those are both in stock. They are $250. I will do my best to get a link to every one of these down below. Good grief, it's getting to be a lot. The TRM Neutron 2 frame lock. This comes in from Hillary over there. It is this textured carbon fiber on this side, magna cut stonewash blade with the thumb studs, and you have a frame lock. Check it out. Very cool. You do have a pass-through. You do have milled titanium over here and an inlay of that carbon fiber there. The only thing I would say negative right now is you don't have a chamfer. You do, but not a very good chamfer on that titanium, and it is a little stiff. I think it will break in over time, and it already has started to. But man, same super uber thin blade, great grip in the hand, and just a beautiful knife. These are $340. There will be a link down below, but unfortunately, they are currently out of stock. All right, guys, 2 to go. This is wild. This thing just came in yesterday. This is the Warbow Mini Tanto carabiner. So you have a carabiner, you got G10, and you can clip this on your belt, and then you got a nail nick here or a flipper for this tiny little scraper Tanto thing. And it is a liner lock. Actuates pretty easy. Cool little guy. These are $50. 14C steel, made in China. That is crazy. Great little kind of put it on your your belt loop, your keychain, whatever. Yeah. I mean, yeah, weird, but cool at the same time. Little tiny blade. And then last but not least, speaking of little tiny, this is the Dapper Designs Chosen. Can I middle finger flick this? Nah, not quite. Because it's an axis lock, a bar lock. But you can obviously do this. It is a Warncliffe. Let me just do that again. It's a Warncliffe. It's titanium, $69. They call it a pocket EDC and box cutter for $69. They I'm impressed. Does not tell me what the steel is. Let's see. Where is it? I want to know what the steel is. It does not tell me anywhere. VG10. So it's VG10 and titanium for $69. Cool little guy, like 3 fingers, believe it or not. It looks like you got steel liners there. Yeah, that is super cool. All right. That is everything. I will do my best to have links to everything down below. Let's get it all spread out here where you can see everything one more time. That's going to take a minute. There are a lot. 16 knives is an absolute ton of knives this week. For sure. Let's see. Can we get all these out here? I don't even know. We're gonna have to stagger everything a little bit here. Let's move the Sakura back. Let's move these back. There's the Bokers. We'll put our Atlas right there. Oh my goodness, guys. Now, 2 of the knives aren't going to be represented here because I recorded that little clip at the beginning earlier in the week. Earlier in the week, exactly. Wait, we still got a couple more. Here's the Oak Tree Barlow. And where in the world do I put the Nesme? How about right there? So what do you guys think of this crazy haul this week? This is insane in the membrane, to say the least. So let me know what you guys think. The Knives Fast channel, I'm just going to say, the only place you see stuff like this with all this stuff is on the Knives Fast channel. And this is not a super uber long video compared to what you might see on another channel. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please wait for the full reviews and check those out. Like, comment down below, hit that notification bell to all. Guys, I appreciate you, and I thank you for watching the Knives Fast channel.